Third day in Korea. Today we're going back to Ilsan. We're gonna meet our new dog. It's a Jindo. It's actually a Jindo and a Shiba mix. So we're gonna go meet the dog for the first time. The rescue group has been sending photos and videos to my wife. So we're gonna actually go and meet the dog. And next week when we go back to the States, we'll be bringing that dog with us. We're back in Myeongdong. Just came back from Ilsan, seeing the dog. One thing I gotta say about riding the subways in Korea. So I came to Korea when I was 21, and back in the States I never really rode the subways. So my first experiences riding subways was here in Korea, and then I rode the subway over in Taiwan, Thailand. And then when I moved back to the States is when I rode subways in America. You know, only in DC and in New York. And I gotta say, the subways in Korea, if you look at them, they're so much cleaner. The inside, it looks so much nicer. Everybody's just kind of sitting there. You don't have sort of rough looking people like you have in DC and in New York. And the light rail in Baltimore, it doesn't smell like piss, you know. The subway itself is pretty clean, so that's pretty nice. But what does that say? In the elevator on the way to see the dogs.
Dogs? You have more than one?
Well, I'm sure there's more than one in there. That's the dog right there. Sorry. Right there. Jindo Shiba mix. She seems a little nervous. Doesn't know who we are. Just kind of checking us out. She's taking the food though. She's walking the dog. So that's a start. Dog's still a little nervous, but it's a rescue, so that's to be expected. It's really cute. She's still pretty nervous, but she's opening up a little bit. She's taking food from our hands, just not really staying too long. Wish we could come up one more time to see her before we take her home. So she's probably gonna take some time getting used to us. Look at this little. Throw her another one. Yeah. She watches me everywhere I go, making sure I don't get too close. We went to go see the dog, and the dog was a bit nervous. You know, she wasn't really comfortable coming up to us. After about an hour, we got her to come and take food out of our hands. We took her on a little bit of a walk, but she was still a bit nervous, a bit sort of skittish. I think she'll do all right though once we take her home. I think she'll be okay. So we're back in the room now. We'll be taking her home next week, and then we'll see how she does back in Virginia. You know, I'll post some updates on how she's doing. But her name is Sol-yi. That's her name. It means frost, I believe, in Korean. We're probably gonna Americanize it and call her Sully, but Sori, that's her name. So we'll be bringing her back.